And then you don't expect them to develop a weapon where they can defend themselves if you nuke them when Trump is threatening it every day on Truth Social. If you actually wanted them to not develop a nuclear weapon, then you wouldn't betray a peace deal. If you're that, anybody logically thinking right now, if you were Iran, if you were IRGC, why would you not enrich your uranium? Why would you not try to defend yourself when clearly the opposition is not honest, will bomb you no matter what, and say it's self-defense? There's no sort of ceasefire, no peace deal. They want you gone. And then you just expect them to get bombed and take it? Of course they're going to want to have a weapon.
Or deadline for finalizing the framework agreement.
Well, they're just trying to wait him out is what it sounds like to me. And they may have a point because politically, if you can't get those gas prices back down, the midterms can be affected by that. But by the same token, I think they're disregarding the safety again and the security and the prosperity of their own people.
Yeah, we're hearing some public posturing there from the Iranian foreign minister. And look, the United States has leverage in terms of the sanctions, the blockade, and the threat of additional military strikes. We've got to be really careful about giving up any of our leverage without getting what we want in return, which is for Iran to open the Strait of Hormuz and to give us the highly enriched uranium, to get that out of Iran as a starter. We need a confidence-building measure before we move forward. I think hopefully that's something the president and his team is thinking about.
Yeah, and the Strait of Hormuz has to be open. It's an international waterway. We're not doing tolls and giving all that money to the regime in Tehran. Always great to have the best. Dan Hoffman with us.
Creepy nigga. Also, quick, someone clip this and respond. This is annoying. SNEAKO calls out Aiden Ross for using semantics. I'm not calling him out. It's a funny difference of opinion here. Like, I'm laughing. This is not me calling Aiden out. It's funny that he spelled genocide wrong. Yeah, I'm making a joke about it. I'm not calling out Aiden. Aiden's a great guy. He's saying the right things about freeing Palestine. He's not a Zionist. It's good. I can make a joke about what he said here. Doesn't mean that I'm attacking him. Anybody who thinks that, dude, you're falling for clear clipper bait that, yeah, these people just nonstop push their own narratives. But are you serious? Like, this is an attack on Aiden? Really? Come on, slide for me on this one. This is so annoying. Like, look at this nigga, bro. This is, don't even respond. This dude is just so, don't even engage. It's at the point where it's just kind of sad. Don't even respond to this. It's just, that's it. You gotta give him just silent treatment completely. But you don't have to pay him? What do you mean? He gets, yeah, it's just like nobody cares. But like those clippers, I hate when they do that, bro. Because if you captioned something completely different, they would have had a 100% different opinion on it. U.S. strikes Iran. I think that's all the news from it. You want to get to know me? I think that's all from this.
And our next one here is going to go to none other than Bex Chitwood. And thank you very much, Bex, for that $100 support as well. Also extremely generous. We do appreciate that. And Bex said, LOSA, Slava Ukraine, and thanks for working overtime for the updates, guys. And no, thank you for the kind words, by the way. We are working overtime. I'll say, for me, like when the news gets like this, like we just can't sit back and not cover it. Like it's impossible to do that because when something's happening, I feel like we're like missing out or something like that. Like I feel like we have to cover it. So that's the way we both feel about it. So that's why we ran a stream this evening on it. And also, obviously, we make short war videos whenever there's breaking news. So that was going to come out anyway this morning. But I would rather be here because if I was like sitting like resting right now in the midst of this news going on, I would be so distracted by the news I wouldn't be able to rest anyway. So
wait, I'll go back to this stream. Let's I want to learn more about these attacks and what the justification is of self-defense. Right, here's Al Jazeera.
When countries Bahrain, when the Emiratis came on board with Abraham Accords, I think no doubt this would President Trump is I think that we're also seeing a lot of dynamics play out that have occurred in the past couple of months since this conflict between the U.S. and Iran, of Pakistan, Pakistani forces being on Saudi soil, of reported of Israeli forces and Emirati soil to help defend its airspace. So there are so many different dynamics at play, and ultimately, I still think that what's happened in Gaza that is still too fresh on the minds.
What is this thing? Seeker, you fell off so hard. A stuff fell out your. What are you hating for? Nigga, get banned, bro. I'm sick of these. Get banned, nigga. Fuck you, bro.
I think many of these countries, there's always nuance here, but many would think that you could also argue that the U.S. started this conflict as a matter of choice.
Okay, so they're saying that it's self-defense, but the attacks, the strikes were on the boats that are laying mines. So this is how they're blocking the Strait of Hormuz, right? Trump wants to open up the effing strait. This is how Iran is winning this economy game, the economic warfare. They're blocking the Strait of Hormuz. You guys know 20% of the world's oil comes from there, right? They're putting down mines. These boats, I don't know if it's this boat specifically, probably is, that lays mines in the strait. So it seems like they bombed that boat that's laying mines. That is not self-defense. There's no self-defense there.
A time when the Israelis have said that they are stepping up attacks within Lebanon. And I wonder why you think that is. And possibly if it's because the Israelis maybe feel like there's a clock ticking if Lebanon is in fact included in a broader deal with the Iranians.
That's like running into someone's house and trying to rob them and then shooting the person in the house because they they punch back. It's literally like breaking and entering into someone's house. You want to take all their stuff. They are like, no, you kill them. Oh, that's self-defense.
And the United States. Israel, of course, would absolutely be reliant and heavily reliant on the U.S. if there were to be another conflict directly with Iran. So I don't think this is any surprise. I think it's there have been several statements. Maybe
back to a geopolitical analyst. Should have happened to Twitter Space with Suleiman. It's been a while since I hopped in there. Yeah, this guy's talking is really boring. I do want to hop on Omi. Stay. Give me a second. What? U.S. and Israel actively working to strip Jordan of Al-Aqsa custodianship. Well, I've said this prediction before. Someone clipped this. GoCo, one of the clippers, Sharpies, clipped this right now. They are going to destroy Al-Aqsa Mosque because they want to build the third temple. It's very clear. They're going to try to blame it on Iran. They're looking for any justification. Now Trump is saying that he wants to take away Jordan's custodianship of Al-Aqsa Mosque. It's not because of anything to do with the war. This is all spiritual. It's a religious war that's going on. I've said it since the day it started. Al-Aqsa Mosque, unfortunately, it's next. It's the third holiest site. It goes Mecca, Medina, then Al-Aqsa Mosque. The furthest mosque, Aqsa means furthest in Arabic. It's been clear what they were trying to do for a very long time. People can't even worship there properly. It's been closed since 1967 to Muslims that want to pray there freely. It's under IDF occupation. They beat up prayers and they beat up worshipers that go there. This is the next goal. I mean, look, they're sacrificing the red heifer cows in tandem at the same exact time. So you can expect this to happen. And this is proof that it's not just a war for territory.